It's a sample of Chopin's Etude, revolutionary Etude. It's a tool in the hands of humanity to inspire faith and courage for people to fight against tyranny. 240 years since our birthday, we had the honor of witnessing the first woman candidate for president. It's a new day in America. As I invite you to consider this new day, it's a day that a little girl can wake up in the morning and she can dream of the future, of being a mom, of being a wife, being an astronaut, a conductor, the President of the United States of America. It's a day that a little girl knows she has a voice, and she has a responsibility to use that voice to communicate. Our need to communicate, our passion to create. For most of us, if it's a driving force, it comes from a desire to serve our fellow, to tell stories of love and loss, triumph and sorrow, pain and healing, so that our journey becomes sweeter and kinder and more gentle for those who come after us. I came from a place where I watched my mom abused, and she always invited that man back because she loved his strong arms around her to protect her. But he couldn't protect her from himself. My grandmother was a bitch. She insisted that she be treated well. She had dignity and strength and grace. And she inspires me every day. As I consider my journey and creating my etude, I think of the screenplay that I wrote, the historical romance, Now and Always. I started out writing it about a wild and eccentric pianist who traveled the world, and this is a real guy. He traveled the world, and he went to Berlin right before the wall came down, and he played his music. He played Chopin, he played the revolutionary etude, and his music moved the hearts of leaders and of citizens, and he got there before Reagan did, to prepare the soil. So I sat down to write this screenplay, and I was going through my conversion to Judaism, and I thought, well, this is a good opportunity to explore the community and the culture and the faith. So I set it in Berlin, in France, the night the Nazis invade. And it became about a woman. When I started to write, it became about a woman. A composer, a little girl who came from nothing, who dreamt of being somebody, of being a composer, of being a conductor. Her dream became a reality. She went to Europe, and she found a family that sought safe haven from the Nazis. This family with children that represents love and faith and hope and innocence and joy, everything that I ever stood for, until I met my ex-husband. And he stole my joy, and he stole my innocence. And he abused me, and he stalked me. This woman that I have created in this screenplay became a champion for this family that represented everything that I was. This woman found safe haven for this family. So, as I invite you to write your etude, consider your darkness. How did you get through it? What can you give to those who come after you? If you ever know anyone in domestic violence situation, encourage them not to fight. Encourage them to find safe haven. Provide safe haven. It applies to our refugees. It applies to domestic violence. Write your etude. Reach back. Lead the way. Tell your story. And look at the issues of the day with courage and with faith. Write your etude. Thank you.